Hello world travellers, reward enthusiasts and credit score builders. In this channel, I cover all types of credit cards. I'll give you an overview of the card, its pros and cons, and my take on that card. If you have a credit card that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. Today's video, however, will be a little bit different. I'll tell you the 4 best ways to use a credit card. Using a credit card instead of cash or a debit card for purchases can be more practical and secure. It's as easy as you can make it using a credit card. For the duration of the life of your credit card, you can follow a few simple principles to make things simple for yourself as the card holder. 2 of them are essential pieces of knowledge. Spend no more than you can afford to, and pay off your balance in full each month on the due date. You may manage and raise your credit score over time by being aware of how credit scores function. They could be a helpful tool for you to manage your money and establish your credit. Additionally, depending on the type of credit card you can obtain, it might include fraud and purchase protection, and unlike cash, if your card is lost or stolen, it can be quickly replaced. So, how should a credit card be used optimally? In this article, we'll look at 4 different ways you might use your card to finance a purchase, build credit, collect points, and pay off debt. I'll also provide you with some advice on how to use your card to help you prevent occurring unneeded debt or having a bad effect on your credit. We start with using a credit card to build credit. Getting a credit card could be an excellent first step for you if you're new to utilizing a credit or want to improve a less than stellar credit history. You can apply for a secured and unsecured credit cards, both of which are available. Secured credit cards require a one-time fee that serves as collateral, is typically refundable, and is equal to your credit limit. Unsecured credit cards are issued without any kind of security and only based on your credit worthiness. Secured credit cards can have more lenient application requirements than unsecured cards. Both card types often disclose data about their payment history to the 3 major consumer credit bureaus. You may establish a history of responsible borrowing when you make your payments on time and in full, which will raise your credit score. On the other hand, paying late can damage your credit. The second method is to earn rewards by using a credit card. Earning points or cashback by using credit cards for purchases you would have made anyhow could be a great method to do it. Numerous various types of rewards cards exist, including cashback, hotel, travel, and airline cards to name a few. The type of card that is perfect for you depends on the benefits you wish to earn, your lifestyle, and your shopping habits. Several studies, including those published in the Journal of Research Marketing and the Journal of Experimental Psychology, show that people who pay with a credit card usually spend more than those who pay with cash. If you choose to use rewards or cashback credit cards, be cautious. Therefore, try to limit your use of a credit card to purchases you would make anyhow, and those you are confident you can pay off if you decide to use it to make purchases to receive rewards. Many rewards cards have an annual fee as well. If you won't earn enough rewards to cover the cost of the card, it normally makes sense to acquire an alternative kind of card. Paying off debt is the third option. Given that one of the ways people might rack up debt is through using credit cards for purchases, it can seem paradoxical to use them for purchases. A credit card, however, can aid in debt repayment when used wisely, such as by taking advantage of promotional 0% APR for balance transfer deals. Numerous credit cards provide interest-free or low-interest balance transfers for a limited time. If you transfer a high-interest debt and pay it off before the promotional time is through, you might save a ton of money on interest payments. If you use a credit card to pay down debt, we suggest against using it for any additional purchases until the card's outstanding balance has been settled in full. Consider the prices as well. Some credit card providers impose a balance transfer fee when you transfer debt from another card. If at all feasible, try to find a card that offers a free balance transfer within the first month. An additional choice is to finance a purchase. It's generally not a smart idea to use a credit card to fund a purchase because the interest rates might be quite expensive. However, you may be able to pay off a significant purchase without incurring interest if you use a card with a promotional 0% purchase APR. If you're sure you can settle the balance in full and before the introductory rate expires, using a credit card to finance a purchase can be a great option for you. Always read the terms and conditions of each credit card you use for your protection. Some credit cards offer deferred interest promotions, which means that you don't pay off the entire balance before the deal expires. You may be responsible for paying all of the interest that accumulated during the promotional period. Even while some credit cards only charge interest on the balance that is owed, the amount can still mount up quickly. A credit card can have many advantages when used wisely, but if you're not careful with how you use it, it can also result in high interest rates and raising debt, and a negative influence on your credit. I'll share a few excellent practices with you to keep your finances and spending under control. Pay your bills on time before anything else. Your payment history is a significant factor that has an impact on your credit. If you pay your monthly bills beyond the due date, your credit scores can decrease and you'll probably incur late fees. Pay down your credit cards each month in whole and on time. Second, paying off your debt completely and on time will save you from incurring a lot of interest. If you are unable to pay the entire amount owing, make a partial payment towards the bill balance and make sure to pay at least the minimum amount by the due date. The third practice is to only purchase items that you can afford to pay for in cash. You'll be able to avoid going over budget and maintain control of your expenditures as a result. Last but not means least, always keep well below your credit limit. Your credit utilization ratio, or the ratio between the total amount you owe and the total credit limits on all of your credit cards, is one of the elements used to calculate your credit rating. A typical ratio affects credit ratings in a range of 0 and 1, with 0 being favourable and 1 being unfavourable. The percentage of your credit that is being used should not exceed 30%. Credit cards can benefit you in several ways, including helping you build a strong credit history, get points on regular purchases, pay off high interest debt, and get financing with no interest if you use them wisely. However, there are also some risks associated with carrying a credit card with you at all times. Use your credit card to pay for things you would have bought anyhow. Make on-time, full payments of your bills each month and keep your credit utilization rate low to get the most out of those benefits while still maintaining reasonable credit card use. If you find yourself in debt, keep in mind that you may get out of it with focus and determination. It's never too late to start making wise financial decisions. Ultimately, it's up to you to make this decision. What works for your friends or family might not be the best option for you. Because of this, get a credit card that suits you. Make sure it's worthwhile before making a large financial choice, such as applying for a credit card which has several credits and financial repercussions and duties. Think about all of your options and carefully analyze them to ensure that you don't end up regretting your decision. As soon as you start using a credit card, be sure that the activity on your account is being appropriately recorded by checking your free credit reports frequently. That can also be a helpful tool if your card is ever lost or stolen, to look for possible fraud or identity theft. With that, my guide to using a credit card in the best 4 ways possible ends. I hope it was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think of it. These videos take a long time to make and are a labour of love. If you'd like to see my channel grow, please help spread the word.